A square by definition has the same length as width, so its area is length multiplied by length, or we can write it as length squared. A rectangle, however, has a different length to its width. It doesn't matter which way around we label these sides, and its area is length multiplied by width. A triangle, any triangle, is half a rectangle. Sometimes it's easier to see than others, so in the right angle triangle it's quite easy to see how it's half a rectangle. So we call its two dimensions base and height, so its area is the base multiplied by the height as if it was a whole rectangle, and then divided by 2, or base times height over 2. It's still true for all other triangles where we take the height to be the perpendicular height compared to a base. The parallelogram can be rearranged by removing this triangle and placing it at this end to be a rectangle. So its area will be the height multiplied by the base. To find the area of a kite, we can do a similar trick if we split it into triangles. If we remove this triangle and reassign it here, and we remove this triangle and reassign it here, we end up with a rectangle which has a total height of one of the diagonals and a width of half of the other diagonal. So the formula for the area is the product of the diagonals divided by 2. Trapezium is the hardest formula, but this formula is given to you on a formula sheet always, and it has a similar trick to the parallelogram and the kite, where we take the top and the bottom, the parallel sides, and we add them up and divide by 2, so we find the average of them, and then we multiply by the height between them. But that formula is always given to you. The circle, well, the circle only has one dimension, which is the radius, and you should know that the area of a circle is pi r squared. Don't get this confused with the circumference, which is the distance all the way around the outside, and the circumference is pi times the diameter being the total distance across the circle.